Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. We're doing an aftermath video for UFC 297. Obviously there's a lot of chaos, a lot of controversy regarding Sean Strickland during that fight week, during the media days.
Oh, man, well, dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau. Like, when he sees the bank accounts, like, you're just fucking pathetic.
But if I'm being honest, even though Sean technically lost the fight, which I'll get into that later, I feel like Sean's stardom is kind of inevitable. You know, we saw Dana actually realize how much of a big star he is after that one fan rushed the stage and asked Sean Strickland for a handshake. And even then, people in Toronto were like surrounding Sean Strickland. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people in Toronto, their beliefs do not align with Sean Strickland. I forgot to mention, thank you to everyone who joined in the stream on Saturday night. So thank you all for that, by the way. I've set up a lot of stuff now for Twitch. I've mainly just set up a donations link. Yeah, if you want to donate on the stream, you can now. I'm sure there'll be a widget that'll pop up. I've set up a lot of new widgets now. I'm using stream elements instead of bot tricks now for the alerts. Another stream announcement, by the way. I'm going to be streaming Lethal Company with some friends later. At least before the end of this month. I plan to do one more stream this month.
So that was a fucking lie.
And then next month, for February 17th, UFC 298, me and Carl, aka Edge, are returning to do another watch party for UFC 298. Volkanovski versus Tuporia for the featherweight belt. Obviously, I think that's going to be a great fight. It is in Anaheim, California. And not only is Volkanovski versus Topuria fighting, we have Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa, which I will get into that fight later. Jeff Neal versus Ian Cucciato Gary. Fuck Ian Gary. Who do we have next? We have another big fight. Merab Valishvili. I know who Merab is. Let me get that straight. I know who Merab is. I just don't know how to say his last name. We have Merab versus Henry Cejudo. And I'm guessing this is going to be who gets the next title shot. And if I'm being honest, I'm glad Merab's not fighting for the title. Fuck Merab. Because mainly, you know, he was being a bitch about not wanting to fight Aljo when Aljo was champ. Next, we have Anthony Hernandez. And if I'm being honest, everyone should have their eyes on this fight. Anthony Hernandez versus Roman Kopylov. Roman Kopylov is coming off 2 insane KOs in his last performances.
Tonight you may have heard on pay-per-view the...
Yeah. You have got to use that.
So yeah, I will be streaming it once again, February 17th, 9 p.m. Eastern time again, with Kaimo Films. And we're going to have a lot of fun again. Hopefully, a lot more people join. I'm trying to build a bigger name for myself on Twitch. Yeah, let's get on to UFC 297 now.
All right. Go fuck your coach, you...
Who did I think won the main event at UFC 297? I actually believe that Sean Strickland did win the fight, if I'm being completely honest. In my opinion, the only major thing that Dricus did was in the 4th round when he opened up Sean Strickland, you know, on the eye. I think it was below the eye. He shot a right overhand that cut him open a bit, and then they started clinching, and I feel like, you know, the tussling with Dricus tussling with his head. He gets up, and in my opinion, that's what really opened up Sean Strickland's cut. A lot of people are going to say that I'm wrong because they just don't like Sean Strickland. Yeah, if I'm being completely honest, I really do believe that that is what really cut open Sean Strickland. And for the stats to be so close in rounds 2 and 3, it makes me question what are the stats? What are the people who are in charge of recording the stats? What are they counting as a significant strike? Because in my opinion, and I just feel like this is kind of a fact, and I'm gonna get shit on for this, but I really do feel like that most of Dricus du Plessis' hits were blocked in rounds 2 and 3, and Sean Strickland was just teeing him off with a jab, and it was, bro, Sean Strickland's jab has questionable power, because for him to just hit him with a jab and for him to bruise Dricus' face like that, it really makes me question Sean's true power. I mean, hell, even Dana White said that Sean Strickland won the fight.
I had it 2-2 going into the last round, and I thought Strickland won the last round.
Who is next for both fighters? If we're being completely honest, we all know Izzy's getting the next title shot. And we all know that Izzy does not deserve the next title shot because he just lost every round to Sean Strickland. But we all know why he is, because he's a big star, he brings in the pay-per-views, and there's a storyline there. But if it isn't Izzy, then Dricus should fight Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier is coming off a dominant performance against Marvin Vettori where he took 20 years off of Marvin's lifespan. I mean, he turned Marvin Vettori into the sloth from the Goonies. So I really feel like Jared deserves that rematch. What the fuck am I saying? I really do feel like Jared deserves this title shot over Izzy, mainly because of his last performance. But we all know that Jared's not going to get the title shot, alright? Moving on to Sean Strickland. If I'm picking Sean Strickland to fight someone, it would be the immediate rematch. But obviously, like I said before, we know Sean's not going to get the rematch. If I'm Sean Strickland, I will sit out and wait for the winner of Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa. If Robert Whittaker goes out and absolutely starches Paulo Costa, then we all know he deserves a title shot over Izzy, but he's not going to get a title shot. He should just fight Sean Strickland for a title eliminator fight. And then by the end of the year, Dricus and Sean can have a rematch, or Dricus and Rob can have another rematch. And if Jared also does not get the title shot, I'm gonna mix Jared into this mix. If Jared does not get the title shot, then Jared should fight Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev is currently just sitting on his ass doing nothing. Jared is also trying to look for fight. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to fight someone on 296, but he got injured, so that fight didn't happen. That's who I believe everyone should fight in the middleweight scene. Yeah, what do you guys think? Tell me what you guys thought about UFC 297 in the comments below. Did you like the event? Did you hate it? Did you think it was mid? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys later.